Right, we are out on the bike again, and I'm going to take you for a bit of a spin. Not quite sure where. We're heading towards sort of Llangollen, I think, just to go for a bit of a play. I've got two cameras on the go. You can see over my shoulder there. I've got the 360 on the back of the bike, so we might be able to do a little bit of 360 footage, and if I do, I'll link it to the video somewhere, so you can have a little look on the old 360 and have a spin round on that one as well. But for now, I need to get myself sorted, get the sat-nav up on the screen on my car parade. I'm actually wearing some new earbuds at the moment as well. I've got the Loop earbuds, so I'm interested to see what they're like for sound deadening compilations, you know, it's just to get the noise down in my ears. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's make the most of this nice sunny weather and get out on the road and see what it's like. We haven't been out on the bike for a few weeks, so definitely need to have a bit of a play. So let's get going, head off to Llangollen, quick ride out there and ride back. Don't see what's wrong with that. We will have to get fuel on the way as well, I think. Got over 100 miles, but I do think we need a little drop of fuel as well while we're at it. So if you don't know who I am, I'm part of the Just Out Adventures team. Got me and Marta. Marta's out doing some singing today. She's gone to choir practice. She's going to be doing a bit of choir singing, and means I've got an afternoon to myself. So I thought I'd get the bike out while the sun's out and make the most of it, because it's quite a chilly November morning, well, early afternoon. So I'm just out, yeah, testing the camera gear again, trying out different things, different mic settings. Hopefully the mic should sound a little bit better today. I've got the volume gain turned right down to 12, minus 12. So hopefully you should be hearing me and not all the wind noise. You never know. I might have got it right this time, and I might have not. At the moment I'm out on the Whitchurch Road, which is the Nantwich to Whitchurch. It takes you down a couple of nice gently bendy roads. I used to play down this way quite a lot when I was into biking back in the day. Now I'm a little bit more ginger on the speed. I don't need to be going mental. Kind of want to sort of do it to enjoy the views and look around, not necessarily being a complete speed freak. Guy blowing his leaves all over the place, very nice. So riding bike's a little bit different than driving the car. I have a slightly different concentration level, so I'm a little bit more focused on the road and what's going on in front of me, whereas in the car I seem to be a bit more focused on what's going on around me. Make a mistake on the bike, you don't really get a second chance, so I do try to keep my concentration level up a little bit higher and more on a peak. Definitely nice that the sun's out, shining in your face. It's quite hard riding into the sun, because sun shines on your visor a little bit, and you get a lot of flare and sort of, yeah, the light's just shining, it's blocking the view to the road a little bit. So I've got this visor inside this helmet which I can flick up and down, which helps a little bit, and I've also got the peak on the front of this helmet because it's a more an adventure style helmet, which I'm not sure if I like or don't like. I love the look of it, I love the styling of it. And the peak does help when the sun's out. I can dip my head down a little bit and I can get rid of some of that sun in my eyes. But the problem with it is it vibrates. The wind's coming over the top of my screen and it's vibrating, and I don't particularly like that vibrating. Plus this is an open face helmet, so you can expect it to be a little bit heavier than a standard helmet. Great big birds just landed on the tree up there. Whoa, big buzzard or something above my head then. Great big buzzard. A few bikes out on the road as well, it's quite nice to see. So we'll have to bring Marta out at some point. She hasn't been out on the bike for a while, so we'll have to bring her out. We'll have to have a right good day out, but we do need a nice weekend for it where we're not busy, so we can pick a nice location and head off to it. Somewhere into Wales maybe. Just coming into Whitchurch now. So I might face the camera the other direction so you can have a little bit of a see where we're heading. We're going to go straight through this roundabout. No, we're not going to go up to the next roundabout. We don't want to go through Whitchurch itself, go around the outside, and we can head into Wales then. Little ride over the Horseshoe Pass, I think it's called. I haven't been over that way for a long time, so it'll make a change. So have a bit of a spin down the roads and then come back down through Fadley. Nice little loop. Car come from nowhere then. Had to make sure I didn't cut him up. So as we approach this roundabout, we're going to probably take a left on this one. Take a left, head down towards Llangollen. Again, this road can get quite nice. There's a couple of nice long sweeping bends, and then once you turn left again, it goes into some tight twisty bends. So again, I'm not going to go idiotly, I'm not going to go stupid, I'm just going to take my time and just enjoy the ride. It's not about getting there fast, it's just about getting there and enjoying the sunshine. Keep an eye on what's going on this road. Mr. Kia going, and we'll get round Mr. Kia, try and get a nice clear road in front of us then. It's not hard getting past cars. Oh, I've got an idiot doing a U-turn in the road. We'll get past this one while we can. Gives us a nice clear road so we can have a look and see right up in front of us without having to worry about what the cars are doing then. It's always safer as far as I'm concerned being in the front. You haven't got to worry about cars stamping on their brakes, and you get a nice clear view of the road ahead of you. And now we're heading towards Llangollen, heading into Wales. Only going to scratch the surface of it. Lovely autumn colours as well, the sun shining on the side of the trees. You get all these nice autumn colours on the trees as well, which is quite pretty. It does come with its dangers though, you get the wet leaves on the road, which we don't like. Hopefully as long as we stay into the main road we should be alright. That van's going to pull out, yeah, I knew he would. All the boys have been out this morning playing, probably on their way home now, and I'm just on my way out. Back into the 60, just been through a 40, so it's nice, slow one round there. It used to be a quicker road, that, I'm sure it did. It's now, looks like they've turned it into a 40. So I'm looking for a left-hander up here. There's a left-hand junction that we need to take. It's going to take us back through the country. Some nice tight and twisty stuff. I'm quite lucky where I live. I live out in the country relatively. So I haven't got to go far before I'm actually in the green stuff, which is quite nice. So my sat nav's telling me my left hand turn is coming up about half a mile. Just down the dip, just as you start to head down this dip, it's on the left. There she is. You've got Wrexham straight on, and then turn left to Horseshoe, and it also goes down to Llangollen. Looks like the road in front's closed anyway. Yeah, this is a lovely road if you're a peg scratcher. Got some really nice bends in it. Like I say, I'm just gonna take me time. It's a cold day, the road could be damp, and I just want to get there and back safely. Oh, this is a lovely little bend, this is. It sweeps down, goes round to the left, push right down into the bottom, get like a G-force as you go down the bottom, coming back up the other side, and then it goes round to the left quite sharply up here. So we need to scrub off a little bit of speed. Just here, it comes round to the bend. Lovely little road. Beautiful countryside. Ever so green and lush. You can see why we come this way when we're on the bikes, because it's just nice and flowing. It rolls round to the left, it rolls round to the right, and then you come down here and it rolls back round to the left and back round to the right. It's a lovely biking road. Lorry around this bend, make sure we don't get too close to the white line. Oh, I know this isn't smell-o-vision, but by crikey there's an awful smell. Oh, it stinks around here. And you've got one of these little villages that's a 20 mile an hour. Wales has adopted a 20 mile an hour zones in the towns and villages. And it's an absolute nightmare for trying to get around because it's such a slow speed 20. But if there's going to be any police around, here's where they're going to be. To make sure that you don't do anything you shouldn't be doing. Back into a 40 now, so we'll get a little bit more clearance, give it a bit more play again. A lorry up in front, to see if we can try and get past that lorry, because the road's too nice to be sat behind them. Oh, this hill's got some memories. And I have my old 1000cc bike, my Phase 1000. Come back with my mate and I come over a bridge, I'll point it out in a bit. Come over this humpback bridge and he's come up beside me and he's shouting at me to pull over. He said I had something leaking out the bottom. I had fuel pumping out the bottom of the vehicle and I had to pull over. I think I pulled over on this gravel just here on the left hand side. Had to wait for the Mr. AA man to come and take me home. The float had got stuck open and it was just pumping fuel out the overflow. It was a good job I pulled over, good job he spotted it, because fuel on a hot engine was not probably the best thing to have. I can't believe this lorry's coming down this little tiny road as well. Oh well, I suppose he's not got a choice, the road's closed up in front. See if we can get past him in a minute. It's going back into a 60 now, so we'll get a nice little straight. I think there's a hill down here, a bit of an open straight road, so I might be able to squeeze my way through. I don't particularly want to overtake this car and sit between the two of them. I'd rather sit behind the car and take them both. if I can. There's a bit of an opening there. Keep an eye on that road on the right hand side. Now I've got a nice clear view up in front of me, and away we go. Just watch the driveways, make sure no one's pulling out any driveways. It makes it very easy on a bike to overtake things. Yeah, so this is a 40 now. This is where my float stuck open as I was coming back the other direction. Just where that Mini's coming over the brow of that hill. I came over this hill about, well, let's say 60. And yeah, the float just jammed open. Well, it might have even been this bridge, to be honest. They have slowed these roads down a little bit now though. This used to be a 60 mile an hour, now it's a 40. So it does take a little bit of the fun out of it. Not because you can have to go fast, it's just that you become very conscious of your speed. And then you tend to be looking down at your speedo rather than up in front of you. Nice tight twisty little road though, this one. 40 is probably plenty anyway. I'm doing 40 now, and that's more than enough to be going through these bends. A bit tight on that white line then, just in case you remember what I'm doing. Give yourself some breathing room, just in case one of the cars cross the white line or I get a slippy bit. Going into a 20. Oh. Back in at 60. Super fast road down here. Quite a fast bend in it as well. I'm not going to be able to get past all these cars though. Cars are braking, which always makes it a little bit harder when you get your speed set right and your line set right, and then cars decide to brake in front of you. It's what they tend to do, which is why I like to be up in front of them if I can. Because I can see round the bends. See the Jaguar, they're both braking again now because the Jaguar broke, so the Vauxhalls had to brake. So we had a full memory card. I had to stop and change my memory card. It also gave me a chance to see if the 360 is still running, and it is. So we've still got 360 going on the back, which is good, because I've had the camera pointing away from me, haven't I, for quite some time. So you can see the roads. You've missed the last couple of miles because I couldn't pull over to change the memory card, but we are now back and ready to go again. So let's fire the steed up, and we're not far off of Llangollen now. We've got this far, we might as well take you and show you the rest. So yes, let's get going. Woo! The full memory card, eh? Terrible. What will we do? Right. Oh, let's have some air in my face, which is quite nice. Nice bit of wind blowing in my chops. It's definitely a chilly one. I've had my heated grips on for a little while so that I can keep my hands nice and warm, because they do get cold otherwise. And I've got these sort of summer gloves on as well at the moment. I don't quite know why I put my summer gloves on, but I've definitely got my summer gloves on because they're nice and lightweight, so they work nice. I feel my fingers, but they do let in a little bit of cold air, so I do have to compensate with my heated grips. Right, we're going left here. Going left here. I've got a car up my arse. Excuse me French. Right, through the roundabout into Llangollen, and then we're going to go up over the Horseshoe Pass. Might stop at the top for a quick drop of water though. Check the other camera, make sure that's still running. Battery will probably be flat by the time I get there. Need to work out a way of charging them. I've got a spare battery. I should have brought a spare battery with me really. Garage here on the left. I wonder if it's worth going to get some fuel. Nah, I'll be alright. I've got 110 miles. I don't know how I've got 110. I had 116 when I started. We've got 100 miles. That should be fine. As long as I don't ride it like an idiot, it's fine. I wonder where that road goes as well. There's a road on the right hand side. I don't actually know where that goes. Cross. Turn to red. Got a van up in front, doesn't leave me a lot of room. Squeezing in front of the van. Might be right. Waiting here, I suppose. Hopefully on the 360 camera, if the 360 is still going. Can't quite see it in my mirror, which is a problem. Can't really see the red light if it's flashing or not. Should be alright. It'll run till the battery runs flat, and that'll be it. But yeah, it's nice. The sun is out. It's behind the tree at the moment. Quite bright and just bright and sunny. It's actually a right nice day. It's a nice day for biking because you've got that nice, cool, fresh air. Not too cold that you're freezing to death. With the heated grips on, it's keeping my hands warm. I've got heated seats on this bike as well, which is nice. And I've also got my heated body warmer that was sent to me by a company a few weeks ago, but I haven't got that with me. I might have to keep it in my box, and then if I find my chest is getting cold, I can always put my body warmer on underneath this coat and keep my back and my body warm. But my back tends to stay warm anyway because I've got a big back support, so that seems to keep me back quite warm, and my chest is shielded by the screen in front, so I don't tend to get the wind on it. So it's generally fingers and toes that get a bit chilly more than anything. But yeah, big Llangollen Castle is quite a nice one. I think we'll have to take you out and come over here for a walk. I think show you the viaduct, the aqueduct. We'll take you across that for a bit of a walk. It's about 140 feet, I think, maybe could be meters, 140 meters. It's quite high, and you get a really good view from up there. So we'll take you across that to show you that. And we'll take you up onto the top and show you the castle as well, but we'll walk around up there one day. Not sure it'll be before Christmas this year, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, just about to come out the other side of Llangollen. Our aqueduct is down on the left, down the little road there. Penticillin Reservoir, Penticillin Aqueduct. Penticillin, oh, I don't know. It's a French, you can say that, Penticillin. See on the signpost there. We're going to head down now, straight down, and then we'll go straight through Llangollen. This isn't Llangollen. I don't know why I've been saying this is Llangollen. This is Trevor. Llangollen is a bit further down the road. This is Trevor. So we're going to go down through Llangollen and out the other side. Might be able to see it, but up in front of that van, up above the van is the castle, up on the top of the hill. I hope to go out there today really and have a look, but I just fancy the ride today. I just want to go round, ride, get back home, do a bit of work at home. When I get past this van, on quick. There's a big mound right up in front of you with the castle right on top of it. We've also got the canal down here on my left as well. So a nice walk along the canal, or even a bike ride, get the bikes out and ride along the canal down to the Horseshoe Falls and back. It's actually quite a nice little ride. The canal follows all the way down the road. Alright, now this is Llangollen. This is your little place you come to have a look at the trains and grab yourself an ice cream. Got a big train track down here, and they have Thomas the Tank Engine down here as well sometimes. If you look up Llangollen and Thomas the Tank Engine, you'll get the dates from when he's in the train station. So if you've got kids, they absolutely love it. And even without the kids, you can get on the train and you can actually ride the train along some of the old train track and go through a couple of old stations, get a tea and coffee at the end and get a train back. Can't quite see it from there, but just in front of that car on the left, you sort of just drive down the strip a little bit, and you've got a big bridge here on the left as well, and massive Burt River. Big white rapids in it. If you've never been to Llangollen and you live local, come over and get yourself an ice cream and maybe some lunch tonight. You can see the train station there with the old trains in it. Absolutely fantastic, amazing. Coming out the other side of Llangollen now, go over the canal bridge just here, going over the top of the canal that you can walk under or ride along. You've got the falls, Horseshoe Falls, is just down there on the left. So I suppose you could cheat and come this way if you just want to walk along the canal. Then we're going to start climbing up and over the top of the mountain. There's your Horseshoe Falls turning. You're going to come down here, turn at the next left if you're driving, where this car's going now. That's where you would go if you wanted to actually drive to the Horseshoe Falls, which I've never actually done. So maybe we could even bring you over and take you for a drive and show you it that way. Alright, let's climb up over this mountain. And we say mountain in the literal sense, to the fact that it's not like your big mountains you get in the Alps or anything. It's just a decent sized hill and a lovely road. We've also got an old English heritage abbey over this way as well, so there's definitely enough to make a full day of it. It's just down on my right hand side, the abbey. Old ruins and the campsite there if you're into that sort of thing. Beautiful bit of country over this side. If you're climbing up the hill, I can feel my ears popping a little bit as you start to climb up the hill. We're definitely going up. And over on the right hand side you can see some cars coming down. You won't be able to see them on the camera, but we're actually going up on the hill up that way. You can see the cars coming down from the top, so that's where we're heading. See all the slate here, still part of the slate mining. Probably giant massive slag heaps they are. Absolutely beautiful view. I can just stop and have a look. Really pretty. Very nice. Hopefully you can hear me because I had my visor open, didn't I? Right, let's crack on. Let's crack on. Beautiful place. This used to be a a cafeteria where the bikers used to hang out. You get hundreds of bikers down here, hundreds of them. It's all closed down apparently now. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, let's head back down the other side. And yeah, start heading homewards. I'm going to take you through these satellites. Normally you can turn right and start heading home that way. But I'm going to take you up through these lights. Just go through a little village called Pandy. But on the way down there's a lovely little windy, twisty road that links the main roads together. A lot nicer now the sun's behind me as well. I've got that glare in my face. I can actually see a lot clearer and nicer. Tractor or something up in front. Sure we don't. So it's cutting hedges, which is an absolute nightmare. Oh God. Hedge cutters. We don't like hedge cutters. Hawthorns all over the place, sticking in your tyres. So this is a 50 limit down here with average cameras, so I can't even let my hair down a little bit. Still nice enough. Nice open countryside again. Nice clear views everywhere. When it's nice and you're going out like this, it's very relaxing and calming. With a focus, you know, I am focused, but it's a nice gentle ride, nice and relaxing out on the road. Hardly any cars around today as well, which is really, really nice. Turning now on the right hand side. This is the thrift turning, I think it's called, and this is our one that takes us down a little playwood road towards Llangollen Frith. And yeah, this is a lovely little road. Now it's been slowed down with the speed limits now because it used to be a national, which gave me the opportunity to play a little bit more. There are parts of it that still are national, but the rest of it is definitely been slowed down, and it's probably not a bad thing. And you've got this great set of lights here, and it's a one-way set of lights. Oh, it looks like the road's closed. What does that mean? Let's have a look. Oh no, it just says when the red light's there, so I thought the road was closed then. I've been terrible. Yeah, so it's a one-way set of road lights. Saying cyclists in road, well I suppose they could be. The good thing with these is you can pretty much go anywhere on the road because there's nothing coming the other direction. That's what they're there for. It's a one-way set of roads. I go and then it stops the traffic coming the other direction. So we used to go launching off of this. We really did. Let's go. How narrow it is, lovely little lane. bit damper down here, a few more leaves on the road, so we're just going to take our time. What a lovely, lovely little road this is. Nice little village as well, nice quiet little village. School and a church in the middle. Right out in the middle of nowhere this place is. Then you've got the other section coming out the other side. Cracking little road. Drop down into the other little village through this one. We've got some very tight and twisty little ones going back up onto the main road. See, I know all these roads quite well. I used to ride around them. These used to be the way we used to come in and out of Wales. Yeah, not been over there for a long time though, really. Tighter and twistier up through here. Slippery leaves in the middle, which I didn't want to take any risks on. Go back out onto the main road. Drop down. Past a little pub, there's a nice wild garlic down here. You get some really strong wild garlic smells coming down through this bit. Again, a few tight and twisty bends. They've slowed the road down now. It used to be 60, it's now 40. Again, probably not for a bad reason. Quite a nasty bend this one, especially if you've got a bus or something coming the other way. It becomes a bit tight, but all this is wild garlic down here, so if you're into your wild garlic, this is where to come. Got a little stream and a river that runs through as well. Back out onto the main road, we're going to hang a left after we come out on the main road. We're going to go up through Pandy, get us back to our main Wrexham Woodchurch Road. Heading back towards the homestead at Nantwich. Go under the bridge and then we're taking a left. It just avoids going down the main road and avoids the bypass, really, dual carriageways, which is never a nice thing on a bike. I know it gets you from A to B, but bikes are all about the bends, the flow. Hang a left here, where everyone else seems to be going. Old one, that is a very old bike. Right, let's crack on. Should have one or two of these off down here.